In John 15, verse 4 to 5, it says, "Remain in me, and I will remain in you. For a branch cannot produce fruit if it is severed from the vine. And you cannot be fruitful unless you remain in me. Yes, I am the vine, you are the branches. Those who remain in me and I in them will produce much fruit. For apart from me, you can do nothing." I feel like a lot of times we think of ourselves as a vine, right? We want to control the show, and by doing that, we put God at the back burner. Where He's like, "Man, God, I got this," and we get frustrated because it's like it's not working out as we pictured. But when we're the branches, when we're connected to Jesus, when we're connected to God, and we're allowing Him to take the reins, we're human. It's gonna be bumpy, but it's gonna be smooth because it's like, yo, we're following His leadership, right? It's not gonna be instant. No, it's gonna take a process because God is a God of excellence, right? Your promise maybe 10 years from now, the fulfillment of it maybe 5 years from now, right? But it's like in that process, are you learning? Are you willing to learn from your mistakes, learn from the success for other people, learn of areas that you have to make adjustments, right? And a lot of times that takes God taking you to places that you never even dreamt of. It's like, man, I want to go here, but God, you got me going over there. Are you willing to be humble enough to complete the assignment that God has for you, not what you want to create for yourself? And I also think that we can be connected to the vine, right? We can be connected and think that we're still connected, right? But the Spirit has left the room, right? And where you have those dead branches that haven't been cut off yet, but they're still dead. They're not producing any fruit. And it's like in those moments where it's like you think you're commanding the room, but God has already left the room. It's like you're doing your own agenda. It's like, I didn't co-sign this. So with that, we have to be mindful that we're not only reading the Bible, because anybody can read the Bible, anybody can read a book, but that we're actually reading it and taking it in and allowing it to change how we think, change how we see the world. Because it's like you can read it and place your own interpretation in it, and the Bible is clear with everything that's saying. And some people be saying some like crazy outlandish things, and I'll be reading the Bible and it's like, yo, like, it's clear here. It's like, how are you guys adding these things in that are not there? And for myself, that's why it's important for me to not just make videos to make videos, or not just to say anything to anybody, but really to be mindful of what I'm talking about. Because it's like, yo, like, I want to lead you in the right way. I'm not perfect, but it's like, I'm not gonna lie on the Bible, or I'm gonna try not to. And then if I do make a mistake, I have to be mature enough to take that correction. Sometimes I don't, right? Sometimes you don't. But we have to be honest with ourselves. And if we're able to be honest with ourselves, we can be honest with others. And then God can trust you with more. But it's all in how you're conducting your heart. And just stay connected to the vine, the true vine, not the pseudo fake vines that we try to craft in to what God is doing. No, we gotta be connected to what God is doing, to the true vine. We can't do anything apart from Him. I love y'all like always. Peace.